Dodger fans, don't go anywhere. The party continues right here on Fox 11. Here is what's ahead on this World Series Championship edition of SportsWrap.
Start the party, Los Angeles! Your Dodgers have won the World Series!
The Dodgers world champions once again, the 8th time in franchise history, taking down the New York Yankees in 5 games. We've got all the highlights, the celebration, live reports from Yankee Stadium on SportsWrap right now.
Fox 11 Sports Wrap, presented by your SoCal Hyundai dealers.
Dodger fans, rejoice. The City of Angels is the City of Champions once again. Thanks for sticking around for us right here on SportsWrap. We've got a big show for you ahead as we take a peek inside the Dodger clubhouse right now. You can see Mookie Betts right there. Let's listen to what he's saying.
Winning the MVP, World Series MVP on one leg. I mean, sacrifice and grit. I mean, that's what this team has.
And Mookie, last question for you. How about the sacrifice fly that got the winning run, the eventual winning run home?
Yeah, I mean, that was cool. You know, it's cool. I had to do my job. And I mean, I really give a lot of credit to Freddie right there, because when I think they went to review, I got a moment to talk to Freddie, and I got to calm myself down because I knew it was a big at bat. And Freddie did nothing but make me smile right there in that moment. In that intense moment, Freddie made me smile, and I felt confident going to the box.
Your 3rd title, Mookie. Does it ever get old?
No, never. And hopefully we got at least 3 more.
I like it.
Sir.
Thank you, Mookie. That's Mookie Betts. Kyle, Trent, we're going to send it back to you.
All right, that's Drum Moncure. Obviously, in the middle of it all, that taste of champagne never gets old. We welcome you back live inside our Fox 11 studios. I'm Kyle Kraska. That is Trent Rush. We've been watching the game tonight together. And, you know, Trent, in a season in which we saw this Dodger team overcome so much, all of the injuries they overcame, how fitting is that they had to overcome a 5-run deficit to win the championship?
They had every obstacle that you could imagine along the way. Very emblematic of that here in tonight's game. For me, this is validation for the Dodgers. For nobody wanting to give them credit in 2020 for having the best team in baseball. You can go back, gosh, a decade the Dodgers have been the best organization in baseball when it comes to winning, but they hadn't been able to get the real World Series. Right. They certainly did tonight. Validation all the way.
And they're going to have a parade after this one, the one that they did not have back in 2020 because of COVID. Again, this is a live look inside the Dodger clubhouse at Yankee Stadium. Blake Treinen, who had an incredible game tonight, getting 7 outs in this game, late in the game, critical outs, carrying around that championship trophy. That's got to feel good.
And you'll think about what Treinen did tonight. The Dodgers ran out of pitching. I mean, this was a game. I mean, you could talk about the excitement in the World Series win for the Dodgers. I get all that. Wasn't exactly the cleanest baseball game. They ran out of pitchers until Treinen came in. 7 outs after 55 pitches the first 2 games. He should enjoy that shower right there, and I know he is. That's amazing.
Tyler Glasnow giving him the champagne shower, and boy, does he deserve it. You're right. We were talking as this game went on. How on earth are they going to finish this game? When Treinen came in with 2 outs in the 6th inning, able to get that final out of the inning, but then to go into the 7th inning, and then we looked at each other. Could he possibly come out for the 8th inning? And yes, he did that to set the table for Walker Buehler. What an all-around effort by this Dodger team.
I had my lineup card out going, okay, so how are we going to figure this out here as far as the pitching is going to go? But it seemed to work out. And you could go back to yesterday, and we were critical of some of the moves that Dave Roberts made, I thought, in Game 4, and I think fairly so. But you look at the way Game 5 played out after you get your starting pitcher in Jack Flaherty to only give you 4 outs in this game, but you get 7 out of the bullpen from Treinen. That was huge. And then also credit to Walker Buehler as well on 1-day rest to come out and close out this ball game.
What a story. What a story for him. Yeah. We were debating when it came to Game 3 in this series, is it going to be Walker Buehler a bullpen game? He came in and saved the day. As you can see, Teoscar Hernandez there with our own Gerard Moncure.
2 1/3. What a performance.
I always said it, the bullpen, the pitching staff, they give us a chance so we can score some runs and come back and win the game.
You came here for this, to win a championship. How satisfying is this?
Oh, I don't know how to describe it. It's just so many teams that I can think of it, but this is amazing.
Last question. How much are you looking forward to that big parade Friday in downtown L.A.?
Oh, I can't wait. I know it's going to be huge. And Dodger fans, if you're seeing this, let's be there for us because this is for you guys. Let's go.
Teoscar Hernandez, a champion, guys.
All right, Gerard, thank you so much. Yep. I'm so happy for Teoscar Hernandez. I remember way back in spring training, way back in March out in Arizona and talking with him and how he was taking a risk on himself coming into this contract. He wanted to play for a potential championship team, and he just blended so well with this clubhouse and the way he took in Shohei Ohtani and taught him some Spanish. And to see the smile on this face, and then for him to come out and have this kind of a season, a career high in home runs, and be such a contributor to this team. And let's not forget that throw that he made to the plate to get the out at home. I mean, it just, you feel so good for him. And once again, we go back in, and Clayton Kershaw now with our own Gerard.
It's just been an amazing ride with this group. I'm so happy for everybody in here. I'm so happy for Dodger Nation. We're going to celebrate this one the right way, the way we should have done it in 2020. So I hope everybody enjoys it.
Can you tell me what you saw from Blake Trinan tonight, man?
Absolute animal. Absolute animal. Just wanted the ball. All those guys. Same with Walker. All the way down. I mean, it's just, you can't say enough things. When the guys want it more than the other guy. And they showed it tonight.
What was the vibe like when you guys made that comeback in the 5th inning? They opened the door and you guys stepped right through it.
There's just no quit. You know, there's a lot of talent and all that other stuff, but you got to fight. You got to have fight, and this team fought.
Last question for you, CK. You get a parade Friday, man.
All right, we get a parade Friday. That's what he's talking about. 11 o'clock, that parade's going to begin, and I can only imagine what that's going to be like. But we were talking about Teoscar Hernandez. I want to give you an opportunity to just talk about the kind of season he had for the Dodgers.
Well, I think it's remarkable what he was able to do. And think about the sacrifice that he made in a certain sense. I mean, he was the man in Seattle. And to go join this Dodgers team where I think he was kind of buried when you think about the star power. And, you know, early on, even Will Smith was above him. And you think about, you know, from Shohei to Mookie to Freddie. And then you have Teoscar Hernandez. And it goes to show you the depth of this lineup Andrew Freeman put together, the Dodgers have. I mean, it's amazing what he was able to do. But Teoscar, as good as he was in the first half, we were raving about him at the All-Star break. He was better in the second half, had a lot of big moments in the playoffs. And now Teoscar Hernandez in Dodger lore forever.
No doubt about it. Made himself a lot of money this season. And oh, by the way, remember, home run king as well at that All-Star break. So just a dream kind of a year for Teoscar Hernandez. All right, I think we may have a moment here we can actually sneak in the highlights of this game because it was something. It was up and down and all around. We're going to do that after the break. So, okay, why don't we take a quick timeout? Of course, we got the party still going on out there at Yankee Stadium in the clubhouse. You're not going to want to miss that. We're going to head back there. There you see Gavin Lux getting a little champagne shower of his own. So we'll take a quick timeout, but we're going to be right back, and the party continues right here on SportsWrap.
Fox 11 Sports Wrap, sponsored by Hyundai. With a brand new Hyundai, there's joy in every journey. Visit your SoCal Hyundai dealer today.
When you've been hurt in an accident, hiring the right attorney can mean the difference between winning $10,000 or $10 million. Call the firm that wins big. Call Sweet James.
We know George.
We know George. We know George.
He seems cool.
We've known George Whitesides for years.
George created 700 jobs in the AV.
For people like me.
George helped lead NASA.
That's so cool.
And the lies they're telling about George are disgusting.
Mike Garcia's just trying to scare you.
I trust George to keep my family safe.
George will protect my freedom.
And my daughter's.
He'll fight in Congress for his family.
And mine.
I'm George Whitesides, and I absolutely approve this message.
I guess I'd vote for you, Dad.
It's the most wonderful time of the year, with the kids jingle belling and everyone telling you be of good cheer. It's the most wonderful time of the year.
The holidays begin here at the Disneyland Resort.
With Chevy trucks, be ready for adventure. With power you can count on. Capability that doesn't compromise. A hard-working EV with more range than any competitor. And the potential to take you anywhere. It's Chevy truck season. Get 0% financing plus make no monthly payments for 90 days on all 2024 Silverado 1500 pickups when you finance with GM Financial. Or get $7,350 total value on this Silverado when you trade in an eligible vehicle.
When you've been hurt in an accident, Hiring the right attorney can mean the difference between winning $10,000 or $10 million. Call the firm that wins big. Call Sweet James.
I worked for a Republican governor, then as a prosecutor taking on MS-13 and the Sinaloa cartel to secure our border and stop the flow of fentanyl. I'm Will Rollins, and my career has been about public service. That's why in Congress, I want to stop corruption in both parties, with term limits and a ban on stock trading. I approve this message because whether it's fixing our border or lowering your costs, it's time for more public servants in D.C.
SportsWrap Player of the Day is brought to you by your Southern California Toyota dealers. We make it easy.
Welcome back to this special edition of SportsWrap. Not easy to pick a player of the day. So many heroes, but we're going to go with Blake Trinan, who came into the game at the back end of the 6th inning and got out of trouble a couple of times, posting 7 huge outs, striking out 3, walked 1. But of course, the most important stat of them all, did not give up a single run. And we welcome you back inside our Fox 11 studios. I'm Kyle Kraska. He is Trent Rush. The Dodgers are champions. Unbelievable. Down 5-0 in this game. Came all the way back to beat the Yankees 7-6. They win in 5 games, their 8th championship. Shohei Ohtani, I'm being told in my ear, is being interviewed right now. Let's go back out to Dodger Stadium, see if we can get a listen. All right, obviously we don't have a microphone in there. We cannot hear the interview or the translation, but we will turn that around for you when we hear what he has to say. And Trent, I'll bring you in on this one and talk about Shohei Ohtani and the fact that unfortunately, because of the subluxation of his shoulder that he suffered sliding into second base, he wasn't the Shohei Ohtani we expected, but boy, he certainly got the Dodgers to this point. It was hard to watch him struggle at the plate in the series.
It was. He was clearly not Shohei Ohtani after he suffered that shoulder injury. He had some big moments, I thought, in the postseason early on for sure. But in the playoffs, when he got to the World Series, Shohei just clearly wasn't the same guy. But credit to him for fighting through it, showing some toughness, trying to make an impact however he could. And the beautiful part about how this Dodgers team was built is Shohei Ohtani didn't have to be the star.
Yeah, and you think back to when the Dodgers went out and got him and gave him that $700 million contract, and they told him that, listen, we want to build a championship. We want you to be a part of that. And he not only came, but also talked Yoshinobu Yamamoto to come along with him, and between the two of them and the rest of this Dodger team to have it end in the championship and hopefully one of many, many more to come. Why don't we take a look at how it all went down tonight in Yankee Stadium? Jack Flaherty getting the start, of course, a strong outing in game number 1. The Dodgers looking for a peak performance. And Aaron Judge, meanwhile, been silent all series, but in the first inning, Flaherty leaves the fastball out over the heart of the plate, and Judge hammers it to right field. A 2-run shot, the Yankees with the early lead. And the next batter is Jazz Chisholm Jr., and he takes Flaherty deep. A bomb to right center. Back-to-back jacks. Flaherty allowing 4 runs, lasted just an inning and a third. So the Dodgers entered the 5th inning trailing 5-0, but the Yankees let them back in the game, starting with this. Judge dropping a routine line drive from Tommy Edman. Dodgers now with 2 men aboard. Up next, Will Smith. Grounded to short. Should be an out at third, but Anthony Volpe misfires on the throw, and the Dodgers have the bases loaded. After back-to-back strikeouts, Mookie Betts smacks this one to first. But Garrett Cole inexplicably doesn't cover the bag, so everybody's safe and a run scores, Trent.
Cole worked so hard to get those strikeouts of Lux and Ohtani, and I think he thought he was out of the inning. A clear mental mistake right there. Gosh, Garrett Cole's got to be sick over this one.
Well, the door is open wide, and now Freddie Freeman drives it to center field. That is going to plate Edman and Will Smith. We got a ball game. Suddenly, it's 5-3. And then Teoscar Hernandez, we talked about him and the season he's had, keeping the rally going, takes Cole to center field. He's going to one-hop the wall. That'll score Betts and Freeman, and after a wild inning, the Dodgers come all the way back from 5-0 down. It is tied at 5 apiece. Well, the Yankees retake the lead on a sac fly. The Blue Crew threatening here in the 8th. Bases loaded, no outs. Gavin Lux lifts this one to center field. There's the catch. Kike Hernandez scores, and a hustling Tommy Edman gets into third. Dodgers tying the game again. The catcher's interference puts Shohei aboard, loading the bases again, and then Betts takes care of business. Another sac fly. Edman scores easily. The Dodgers taking their first lead of the night, 7-6. With the Dodgers in a jam in the 8th inning. Yankees with a go-ahead run on first. Blake Trinan on in relief. And he gets Anthony Rizzo sweeping sinker. Unbelievable pitch. The Dodgers 3 outs away. Game 3 starter Walker Buehler on a day's rest comes in to close it in the 9th. First, Anthony Volpe. Buehler gets him to ground to third. 2 outs away from the title. Buehler now facing Austin Wells, and Buehler, look at this knuckle curve. Unhittable. They are now just 1 win away from the promised land. And it all comes down to this. Buehler against former Dodger Alex Verdugo. Buehler gets him swinging. The Dodgers, World Series champions again. They come back to beat the Yankees 7-6, taking the series in 5 games. The 8th title in franchise history, the 2nd in 5 years. Let's listen in live to Freddie Freeman in the clubhouse.
Hey, I mean, he pitched a couple days ago, and to come in and have that kind of stuff, that is incredible. Doc was amazing, how getting through this game, bullpen usage, everything went right for us. And I mean, that's the epitome of our team, being down 5-0 and coming back and winning. That's the adversity we faced all year, and we were able to accomplish the goal that we started off in February.
Freddie, what was the fight that you guys have showed all season long to manifest itself in this way tonight? What's so special about this group of men?
Yeah, it's you can tell by the minute we walk in spring training that we have something special going on. That's a credit to Andrew, Mark Walter, Brandon Gomes, everyone. You can put pieces into a puzzle, and they sometimes don't always fit. It seemed like every piece we had fit perfectly this year. The ones at the trade deadline, Kofi, Tommy, Kevin Kiermaier, we can go on and on. It's just a great group of guys that will be together forever now.
Lastly, now you get a parade with them.
I know, that's going to be awesome. They didn't have one in 2020. A little upset because they beat us then, but I can't wait to get back to LA and have a parade.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Freddie.
Yeah.
He's trying.
All right, Freddie Freeman there inside the clubhouse, the happiest guy in the room. It has been so much fun to watch these guys so happy. And I love how every time they tell them, hey, there's going to be a parade Friday, they're all so excited because obviously it's something a lot of these guys didn't get a chance to do in 2020.
No, and it's so special to be able to have that moment. Celebrate. It's one thing to celebrate as a family. It's one thing to celebrate as a team. You celebrate with the city of Los Angeles, and these fans have been begging for this to happen. I know a lot of people very excited about Friday.
Going to be the first parade since 1988, right? So here we go. All right, we're going to take another quick timeout, and we're going to come back with more highlights, more post-game, more live reports. So stick around. We've got more Sports Wrap right after this.
We're used to corruption in Congress, but Ken Calvert said, "Hold my hot dog," and got named one of the most corrupt of all. Caught directing federal tax dollars to benefit his own real estate investments, Calvert then jacked up costs and made a fortune. Never mind that housing costs went up for Riverside families. 3 decades in Washington, and Calvert got up to $20 million richer. Riverside County pays the price. HMP is responsible for the content of this ad.
They say where there's smoke, there's fire. November 14th through 17th, it all comes down to this. The In-N-Out Burger NHRA World Finals at the In-N-Out Pomona Drag Strip. Don't miss a weekend of nitro-packed action, plus free general admission for kids 12 and under. The In-N-Out Burger NHRA World Finals.
Discover your perfect combination at Pechanga Resort Casino. Whatever moves you, get away and awaken the fun. Play your perfect combination at Pechanga Resort Casino.
Bottom of the 9th, bases loaded, crowd rocking for Rotolo Chevrolet's top hitter, Mike Capozio. He's facing off with the Bulldog, and these two have quite the history. Here's the pitch. Oh, he got all of it. That ball is out of here like a red Corvette, and it's going and going and going. Yes!
Dad, are you having that dream again?
Come see what the fun is all about at Rotolo Chevrolet.
They say where there's smoke, there's fire. November 14th through 17th, it all comes down to this. The In-N-Out Burger NHLA World Finals at the In-N-Out Pomona Drag Strip. Don't miss a weekend of nitro-packed action, plus free general admission for kids 12 and under. The In-N-Out Burger NHLA World Finals.
At Pechanga Resort Casino, you can rock and roll, sip and slide, twist and shout. Play your perfect combination at Pechanga Resort Casino.
Driving the Nissan Rogue with Google built in is like...
Hey, Google, turn on Rocky's food.
It's like the ultimate connection. See why it's been awarded a Consumer Guide Best Buy and recommended by Consumer Reports. Drive the Nissan Rogue today.
Now get up to $1,250 customer cash or get a low $299 per month lease on the 2024 Nissan Rogue.
Fox 11, room for you. Beat those Yankees. Let's go Dodgers. Go Dodgers. Go Dodgers. Young Bucket, go ahead.
Fox 11, we are going for that World Series win. Let's go Dodgers.
Make it rain blue.
Put some pep in your step and get some more morning motivation. Start your day the Good Day LA way. Weekdays only on Fox 11, the ones to watch. SportsWrap Power Pitching, sponsored by Hyundai. With a brand new Hyundai, there's joy in every journey. Visit your SoCal Hyundai dealer today.
And we welcome you back to this very special Dodgers Championship edition of Sports Wrap. And our power pitcher tonight, despite a disastrous fifth inning, we kind of have to go with Garrett Cole, give him his flowers. Certainly worth discussing. Threw 107 pitches tonight, kept his team in the game. But, boy, those errors between Judge and then Cole not covering first base, thank you very much. It led to a terrific rally by the Dodgers. They come back from 5-0 down to win 7-6. This is a live picture of Echo Park. As you can see, Dodger fans there right now waving the flags and partying. And so far, it looks like it's a pretty fun, exciting, exhilarating celebration, and we encourage fans out there tonight to have a lot of fun with this. Enjoy it, and to do it in a good, positive way.
Have fun, be safe, right. Enjoy the moment, celebrate the victory. Emphasis on be safe out there. Yes. But it's what a night, and you know what, Dodger fans really do deserve this. They've had a great team for a lot of years, and now they got this validating World Series championship tonight. All right, he's Trent Rush. I'm Kyle Kraska. Welcome back inside our Fox 11 studios, but we want to take you live back to the clubhouse at Yankee Stadium. There's Will Smith talking.
We're just fight. That's who we are. A bunch of guys that have been through a lot their whole careers, their whole lives. Just realizing that, embracing that, and taking to it. That's what we did. We had to fight all postseason. And that's why we're world champs.
You spent so much time with Walker. To see him deliver in this moment, I know you know he could do it, but to actually execute on this stage, what did that feel like?
Yeah, he was great. You know, I remember facing him high school, middle school, back in Kentucky. You know, I think this guy's pretty good. And we get, you know, I've caught him the whole time I've been up here. He's been through a lot the last couple of years. You know, we've become good friends with his family. It's special. It's special to see him, you know, close out this World Series. Our second World Series together, and it's just cool.
And you get to walk off the stage, hug family this time around, celebrate in a room like this, do interviews.
All right, that's Will Smith inside the clubhouse, and you know, Will kind of trailed off toward the end of the season as far as his batting is concerned, but what he did with his pitching staff and to navigate through all these different guys, and a lot of times the catcher doesn't get as much credit as is due in a game like this with so many different guys coming in and contributing to this victory. Will Smith, another terrific game.
Huge part of it, and the way he was able to manage it. And I think about the job he did with Yamamoto specifically. I thought in game 2, I thought he was masterful in that game behind the plate for the Dodgers. And yes, we all would love to see Will Smith have his day at the plate. It didn't happen in the World Series, but what he did behind it, so much more important, especially with this bullpen. Again, Dave Roberts was out of pitching in this game until he wasn't. Thank you, Blake Trinan, for saving the day. Right. But they just did not have the pitching, but they got through it.
Well, Freddie Freeman, the MVP of the World Series, what a year for him. We know the struggles he had with his family, and to see him come through with the ankle and all that. Let's listen to what he has to say at the podium tonight.
When you start supporting a teammate in his first year, like we did,
For him to go out there and have the greatest season, I think, of all time, pretty special. Seems like we hit every speed bump possible over the course of this year, and to overcome what we did as a group of guys, it's special. And this is what we start out to do every single spring training, is to win a championship. And I think it's the hardest thing to do in sports, is because you just never know what's going to happen. I mean, we were down 2-1 in the NLDS, and it easily could have gotten away from us. And to come back and win those 2 games and to keep it going like we did, it's just a special group of guys.
Stay there with Clinton. Freddie, you personally have also had quite the year.
Yeah.
What have you learned about yourself this season?
Yeah, I mean, I would say a lot in so many different ways. I wish I'd never had to go through what we did as a family, but ultimately Maximus is doing really, really well right now. He's a special boy, but it has been a grind for 3 months. It really has. It's been a lot. And then obviously with the injuries at the end, it makes it all worth it kind of in the end. I mean, I'll never compare Maximus to baseball. I won't. It's just 2 separate things. But with him doing really well now, it does mean a little bit extra.
All right, that's Freddie Freeman live at the podium there at Yankee Stadium, and we know the story with Freddie and his family and Charlie, who had a real scare, and he left the team for a while, and you know how much it shook him up, and it took him a while to get back, you know, his head into baseball mode, and we're so happy to know that Charlie is doing well. But for a guy to overcome what he did, and to see how much family meant to him, and I think it all just cemented in our brains how much we love Freddie Freeman, the kind of character he has. You can't not love Freddie Freeman. I don't care if you're a Yankee fan, you still love Freddie Freeman. And to see him come through, Charlie, he said, was so excited about this World Series, and he couldn't wait for the games. And to see his dad come through with a grand slam in Game 1 and then continue was pretty remarkable.
I think about Freddie Freeman and what he brings as far as culture goes. I had a lot of conversations with Ron Washington about this. The culture that Freddie Freeman brought to the Dodgers, same thing he did in Atlanta in 21. Now he gets to do it again with the Dodgers. It's amazing what he means to this organization.
It really is. Congratulations, Freddie Freeman and all of the Dodgers. All right, we're going to take another quick timeout and pay some bills. But as we head to break, I want to take a look from our chopper to look down and see what's going on in the streets of L.A. as the celebration and the party continues. Celebrate, Dodger fans. Your team is a world champion once again. We're back with more SportsWrap right after this.
Starting at $4.99, you can get one, make it a double, or go for 3 delicious patties. Go as big as you want with my Bonus Jack combo starting at $4.99. Now you can say you're loving it and actually mean it. At Jack, every bite's a big deal.
Welcome to Jack in the Box.
If you've been hurt in an accident and you need results, call Sweet James. Here are just some of the recent wins for our injured clients. Call the firm that wins big. Call Sweet James.
The LA Times called out Michelle Steele for her dishonesty. Her attacks on Derek Tran are dishonest smears. Derek Tran has advocated for victims of harassment and abuse and will protect women's reproductive rights. Michelle Steele, a MAGA extremist who led the effort to ban abortion with no exceptions, even in California. That's why Planned Parenthood and law enforcement endorse Army veteran Derek Tran for Congress. HMP is responsible for the content of this ad.
Class-leading safety features at every turn. The Hyundai Tucson.
Get 1.99% APR for 60 months on the Hyundai Tucson or Tucson Hybrid. See your SoCal Hyundai dealer.
Fashion Island, where felonies are now in fashion.
armed robbery, and LA-style murder, thanks to criminal coddling politicians like Dave Min. Min voted to end cash bail, risking violent criminals to be released back on the streets, trading in orange jumpsuits for street clothes, decked out in fashionable accessories like guns. Dave Min, fashionably liberal, foolishly dangerous for Orange County. Club for Growth Action is responsible for the content of this ad.
Not to name names, but most burger places don't even sell tacos. Meanwhile, I've got my new bacony $3 mummy wrap monster taco and 2 original monster tacos for just $3. Take notes, Ronald. Oops, I named names.
Welcome to Jack in the Box. If you've been hurt in an accident and you need results, call Sweet James. Here are just some of the recent wins for our injured clients. Call the firm that wins big. Call Sweet James.
SportsWrap Player Profile brought to you by Frigidaire at Howard's. Visit Howard's Appliances to see the most versatile cooking system, True Convection, with 15 ways to cook on all Frigidaire gallery ranges and wall ovens.
Welcome back to SportsWrap. You know, we just wanted to give Dave Roberts his props. So even though he's not a player, he once upon a time was a player. And, of course, the former player was revered in Boston, still is to this day, for his part in that city's first world championship in 86 years. And now, Dave, a 2-time champion as a manager as well. We welcome you back inside our Fox 11 studios with Trent Rush. I'm Kyle Kraska. We're having a blast talking about it, but the celebration is going around all over LA right now. So let's go live to Gina Silva. She's in Echo Park with some Dodger fans. Gina, take it away.
Pure celebration out here. Just take a look. This is Sunset and Douglas. People have been just out here on the street with their banners chanting, "Let's go Dodgers." Everyone is just so thrilled that the Dodgers were able to take it in New York, even though they did want to win here in Los Angeles. This is Diego.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well. Describe how you feel.
Honestly, it's amazing. Like, this is, again, another World Series that we win, especially out there in New York. And then thinking everybody that was saying to me that it's going to be out here and go to Game 7. But honestly, everybody we have right now was playing tremendously. So honestly, it's amazing, honestly.
It is amazing. It is amazing. As you can see, the fireworks, they've been setting off these fireworks all night long. Some of them are really loud. Hi there. How do you feel? Describe your love for the Dodgers, please.
I love the Dodgers. I love the Dodgers. We won, baby. That's right. Let's go.
Are we ready for the parade on Friday? Oh, yeah. So you can see this is going to be going on all night long. People have been driving up and down Sunset Boulevard with the banners, and they're obviously chanting, "Let's go Dodgers." They did it. All right, I'll send it back to you guys in the studio.
Oh, they did it indeed. Gina Silva, thanks so much. This party is going to be going on for a while, all through tomorrow. And, of course, the parade happening at 11 o'clock on Friday morning. And that is going to be a celebration of the entire city. And, of course, a team that's been dying to celebrate since 2020. Several of the guys. You know, Dave Roberts, great to see, you know, him get his flowers again. And, you know, some of the criticisms through the years. Dave Roberts only came in here, and every single year he's been manager of this team. He has taken this team to the playoffs, only the one title. And now you could see the exuberation at the end of this game on the field. Dave feeling so good about what they were able to accomplish this year.
Heck of a line that Dave Roberts was walking this whole series. Everyone wants to get rid of him, and now they love him. It's amazing. Good for Dave.
Funny how that works out. All right, let's take you live back to Yankee Stadium right now, because there you see Shohei Ohtani with his interpreter at the microphone.
That's good too.
今のその優勝してお気持ち英語でもし言えればと思います。日本語で言いますけど、最後まで一番長いシーズンを戦えたことを光栄に思いますし、このチームに来て1年目でこういう結果に立ち会えてすごく光栄だなと思います。
I'm honored to be able to be part of a season where we played the longest, and to be able to, get to know this team as my first year and experience winning the World Series has been a tremendous honor.
Other questions in English? We'll go to Russ in the second row on your left, guys.
Shohei, this season started out kind of tumultuous for you in Korea with Ippe's situation and your first year with the Dodgers. Getting from that moment to right now, mentally, what was this year like for you? and how were you able to get to this point?
今年いろいろ監督からでいろんな過程でここまで来たと思うんですけども振り返ってみてどう思いますかと。シーズンもシーズンで苦しい中でも首位でやっぱり勝ち抜いてチームの強さがあったと思いますしポストシーズンも素晴らしいチームを相手にしながら自分たちの野球ができたということに誇りを持ってますし今日こういうふうに最後まで勝ち切れたっていうのが本当にこのチームを誇りに思ってます。
We were able to get through the regular season, I think, because of the strength of this team, this organization, and the success of the postseason is very similar to how we were able to, pull it off during the regular season. Again, the strength and of the organization, and I think I'm extremely honored to be part of this.
We'll go to Clinton on your left, guys.
All right, there is Shohei Ohtani inside the clubhouse, and from the beginning of his tenure with the Dodgers, the guys said that they felt, wow, he's a regular guy. Like, he wants to be one of the guys, and he really was able to do that and make such good friends with him. And every time we've ever seen him in the clubs, we see him, with the champagne, pouring it over Yamamoto's head, and it's great to see him kind of cut loose like that in these moments.
I can only imagine the stress that Shohei Ohtani has been through over the course of this year to overcome that and end the day as World Series champion. And to think maybe next year we get to see him as two-way Shohei again. So much more still in store for Ohtani.
And I think about all the people watching in Japan. They have broken records there for the most watched baseball games, watching Shohei Ohtani and Yamamoto. He's been carrying that nation on his shoulders, and boy, did they ever deliver tonight with the Dodgers winning the championship over the Yankees. Why don't we go back to Yankee Stadium? Our own Gerard Marquez is inside the clubhouse, trying to stay dry. Gerard, what a scene it is there. Incredible.
Kyle, the music is blaring. Fellas are dancing. They're smoking cigars. There's champagne flying, beer drinking, and pure joy and exuberance from this comeback. I mean, Kyle, let me tell you something. There was a block party, a Bronx block party going on in Yankee Stadium tonight for the first 5 innings of this game. They had the DJ going, they had people dancing, they had people drinking, they had people smoking, and then the 5th inning came, aka the police, and they shut the party down. And all of a sudden the Dodgers score 5 runs, and Yankee Stadium is quiet, and all of a sudden you could feel the momentum switch. And the Dodgers got into their game, hanging in there, at-bats by pitches, and obviously you saw the comeback, and now it's just a pure party, and it might last all the way till Friday for the parade, Kyle.
I have no doubt about that whatsoever, G. We're going to let you get back in there and talk to some more of the guys, and we'll check back with you live there at Yankee Stadium in just a moment. Yeah, this is, the way this ended tonight, from 5-0 down to 7-6 victory, to see the way the Dodgers won some of these games. Let's not forget, it looked very much like Game 1. They were going to lose that game until the grand slam by Freddie Freeman, and tonight it looked like this game may be over early, and it wasn't.
A lot of heroic moments, and you felt like the weight of this series had shifted in favor of the Yankees as far as momentum goes. Even though the Dodgers had the big lead, that 5th inning, everything changed.
All right, we're going to take another quick timeout, but we're back with more highlights, back with more live pictures from Yankee Stadium. But right now, we're taking a live picture inside a bar of celebrating Dodger fans in Long Beach. That's right. That's right. The Dodgers have done it. They're champs. That's right. You celebrate. And we're back with more Sports Wrap right after this.
When you never have to worry about thinking too big? Because you have a connection that's ready for anything. That's Life Unlimited. That's Spectrum.
How do you top a Shakey's pepperoni pizza with 6 plump and juicy chicken wings? Feed your flock with a medium pepperoni pizza plus 6 bone-in chicken wings and your choice of sauce, just $19.99. Shakey's Pizza and Wings Combo. Get it before it flies the coop.
It's the most wonderful time of the year.
The holidays begin here at the Disneyland Resort.
Dare to compare. Bob's Playdate versus my competitor's similar set. Both have a pop-up sleeper and storage, but mine's only $7.99. Theirs is over $2,000. See how much you can save when you dare to compare. In store or at mybobs.com.
Bottom of the ninth, bases loaded, crowd rocking for Rotolo Chevrolet's top hitter, Mike Capozio. He's facing off with the Bulldog, and these two have quite the history. Here's the pitch. Oh, and he got all of it. That ball is out of here like a red Corvette, and it's going and going and going. Yes!
Dad, are you having that dream again?
Come see what the fun is all about at Rotolo Chevrolet.
I worked for a Republican governor, then as a prosecutor taking on MS-13 and the Sinaloa cartel to secure our border and stop the flow of fentanyl. I'm Will Rollins, and my career has been about public service. That's why in Congress, I want to stop corruption in both parties, with term limits and a ban on stock trading. I approve this message because whether it's fixing our border or lowering your costs, it's time for more public servants in D.C.
Shake, shake, baby, shake it right here. Shake, 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 baby, shake it like this. Shake, shake.
Treat your homies to Shakey's new pizza and wings combo. Now just $19.99 for a limited time. Grab it before it flies the coop.
Elston Howard sends a grounder to Pee Wee Reese. And these Dodgers at last are world champions. Delirious with joy.
He did it. Sandy Koufax gets his 10th strikeout, his second consecutive shutout of the Twins.
High fly ball into right field. She is gone. In a year that has been so improbable, the impossible has happened.
Start the party, Los Angeles! Your Dodgers have won the World Series!
What a night this has been. Welcome back to SportsWrap. Here's a look at the top of the heap, as we're titling it. All the championships, the most, of course, by the Yankees at 27, but the Dodgers tonight winning their 8th World Series championship. They are now tied for 5th place overall with the Giants. We welcome you back inside our Fox 11 studios. I'm Kyle Kraska. He is Trent Rush. We got a parade coming up, Trent. The parade is scheduled already for Friday. It's going to begin at 11 a.m. It's going to start downtown at LA City Hall. It's going to go 1.2 miles all the way to Dodger Stadium. And the place you want to be to watch the parade is right here, Fox 11. We are going to start our coverage at 6 a.m. Make sure you watch Good Day LA, and then we will have the parade route all the way to Dodger Stadium. I will be there live, so make sure, set your alarm, set your calendar, make sure you're right here on Fox 11 to watch the parade Friday morning. Let's go back to Yankee Stadium. Dave Roberts, the champion, is at the podium.
And I'm just so grateful to be in this chair and you know, what our guys did, the resilience, the fight that they had. Certainly all the momentum was on the side of the Yankees, and Garrett was throwing the heck out of the baseball, and for us to, you know, just keep scratching and clawing. And you know, we were just kind of to the last guy available. And so to see what Walker did, what Blake did, all those guys, and then the big at-bats to get us back in the game was just huge.
But what was that 5th inning like to go through when they start making mistakes? Like, could your guys kind of just sense like that was the opportunity to make something happen?
Yeah, we did, you know, and obviously, you know, the inning before, Aaron makes a great play off of Freddie's bat, and just didn't make a play right there, and we just got a break on the covering first base, and so we got a couple extra outs, and, you know, it was just good, you know, when you give a good team extra outs, and it was just great for us to take advantage of it.
All right, Dave Roberts at the podium there at Yankee Stadium. Trent, you know, there's not too many managers in baseball that have the kind of pressure that Dave Roberts has season in and season out to win it all, because when you don't win it all, it's a catastrophe. It's a disaster, right? Well, guess what? He's the champ tonight.
And for all those years of losing in the NLDS and getting swept last year by the Arizona Diamondbacks, who ended up winning the National League, to get some redemption this year. I think credit to the team that Dave Roberts built, the bonding, the way this team came together, that's the difference.
All right, why don't we go back out to see what the fans are doing tonight? Go to Long Beach right now. Our own Matthew Seedorf is there, where fans are celebrating and will probably do so long into the night. Matthew, take it away.
Yeah, it's hard to hear you because the party is on. World Series champions. You can hear them chanting Freddie. And really, the party's been going on all day long. And just what a game. I mean, the Dodgers down 5-0, coming back, tying it, then losing the lead again, only to capture the lead and then bring it on home with the ultimate W. We're over here in the crowd. I'm with the fans right now. It is a big party. You can tell everyone's just living it up. I mean, this is what everyone's been waiting for. These fans have heard all this stuff about the Dodgers in 2020, and, you know, this is what the World Series was supposed to be. So, you know, this is the party. The party's in Long Beach. The fans have been out here since about 2 o'clock this afternoon.
Oh, my goodness. That is absolutely fantastic. Matthew Seedorf has gone from reporting on the party to being a part of the party. And be careful, Matthew. You may get carried away by the party. He's going to do some crowd surfing there pretty soon. There he is. Oh, this is great.
Going on. And I just can't believe the energy. I mean, this is that World Series sort of excitement that everyone just loves, right?
Go ahead, dive, Matthew. Dive into that crowd. Go for it. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Oh, my God. Look at this. We got a party. Put him down gently. Gently, gently, gently. Oh, that. See? There you go. It's a made-for-TV moment right there.
They're having more fun in Long Beach than they were having over in the Dodgers
How long would it
Clubhouse
take us to get to Long Beach right now?
Yeah,
okay.
exactly.
Well, that's fantastic. Obviously, the party is going to continue all through the night and into tomorrow, and then the big parade on Friday. And I remind you once again, make sure you are tuned to Fox 11 Friday morning. We will have parade coverage throughout the morning and throughout the afternoon. All right, we need to take one more quick time out here. But as we head to break, look from our chopper, live shot of East LA as the party is really just getting going. People who may have watched this game on their television sets may be on their way out here to join in on the celebrations in the streets. We're back with more Sports Wrap right after this.
For 3 years in a row, Chevy has earned more J.D. Power Initial Quality Awards than any other brand.
1, 2, 3.
Whether it's a high-tech SUV, the all-electric Equinox EV, or a truck for work or play, Chevy is America's most awarded brand for new vehicle quality. Or current qualified lessees can get this Equinox LT for around $299 a month. Chevrolet, together let's drive.
It's in our nature to explore the possibilities and embrace the unknown. We travel the same road, knowing the unexpected may occur. When you need us, we'll be there. If you're injured in a motorcycle accident, call 1-800-LAW-TIGERS, California's motorcycle lawyers.
Back again, huh? You must love losing.
You're buying the next one.
You've got to win one first.
Okay.
It's a win-win. Get 2 of your McDonald's favorites for just $3.99 or mix and match. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
I definitely did my homework and I landed on the TRD off-road Tundra. I like how Toyota pushes the envelope and challenges the status quo. The safety, the durability, reliability, does everything I needed to do and then some. My name's Derek Haynes and I drive a Toyota Tundra.
Today's the day to save with a 1.99 APR or a great lease on a new Tundra. We make it easy. Toyota, let's go places.
Every rider has a story. For some, it takes an unexpected turn. But you don't have to face it alone. We're the first call riders make when they're injured. If you're injured in a motorcycle accident, call 1-800-LAW-TIGERS, California's motorcycle lawyers.
This is your reminder to thank the friend who gets McDonald's breakfast for the group while everyone else sleeps in.
Now $3.99 gets you 2 of your favorites. Choose from any size iced coffee and chicken or sausage McGriddles.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
The show-stopping BMW i4 is electricity in its most powerful form. A perfect fusion of iconic handling and cutting-edge sophistication. An impressive range and the power of over 500 horses stampeding at a whisper. It's 100% electric and 100% BMW. BMW, the ultimate electric driving machine. Hurry in to lease the 2024 BMW i4 eDrive 40 for $499 per month.
Only Fox 11 were the ones to watch for every World Series Dodgers game, Grand Slam, and win. Now stay with Fox 11 for full coverage of the Celebration of Champions Parade. Friday, starting at 6. Watch live on air or on your phone as Good Day LA kicks off the party. Then at 11, get the best seat in the house during Fox 11's live coverage of the Dodgers Victory Parade through downtown. All leading up to the big ceremony at Dodger Stadium. Celebration of Champions. Complete coverage Friday on Fox 11, the ones to watch.
Welcome back to SportsWrap. Taking a look at what Freddie Freeman did with his most consecutive World Series games with a home run. Now has the all-time record with 6. Of course, that's dating back to last time he was in the World Series. 4 consecutive in this World Series. You look at the numbers, Freddie Freeman, 6 of 18. 4 home runs, 12 RBIs. Welcome back inside our Fox 11 studios as we continue to celebrate the Dodgers championship tonight, beating the Yankees 7-6 and winning the World Series in 5 games. I'm Kyle Kraska. He's Trent Rush. Freddie, if you consider the fact that he was hobbled and he had that high ankle sprain, and then suddenly, and we weren't even sure he could hit a home run, to do what he did, to carry this offense the way he did, one of the great World Series performances of all time.
As an appreciator of baseball, I really like Freddie Freeman, the hitter. I think he's one of the best in the game. I love Freddie Freeman, the leader, and what he means to this Dodgers team. And then to do so, putting the team on his back with a bum ankle and not making a case of it, just going out and playing every single day, having an impact in every game, set the tone from Game 1, and the rest was history.
Feels so good for him. And we got to mention Walker Buehler again because we didn't know. I remember us talking about, should he pitch Game 3? Should they do a bullpen game? We don't know what you're going to get from Walker Buehler, but when it gets to the World Series, he turns into World Series Walker, and he had that incredible performance in Game 3, and then to come back on a day's rest and to do what he did tonight.
In an era where so many athletes are so worried about their numbers or their next contract, Walker Buehler is a free agent as of this very moment. But what did he do about an hour ago? Come on out and absolutely deal on 1 day's rest. That's putting we above me, putting the team first and going out to win a World Series for the Dodgers. Spectacular display of leadership, team, and just what a moment right there for Walker Buehler.
Oh, my God. And he threw pitches, right? Yeah. He threw some pitches. Good for him, good for the team, good for Doc, good for everybody, good for Los Angeles. What a night. And we'll continue to celebrate when we return right after this break. More SportsWrap after this.
Starting at $4.99, you can get 1, make it a double, or go for 3 delicious patties. Go as big as you want with my Bonus Jack combo starting at $4.99. Now you can say you're loving it and actually mean it. At Jack, every bite's a big deal.
Welcome to Jack in the Box. If you've been hurt in an accident and you need results, call Sweet James. Here are just some of the recent wins for our injured clients. Call the firm that wins big. Call Sweet James.
Discover your perfect combination at Pechanga Resort Casino. Whatever moves you, get away and awaken the fun. Play your perfect combination at Pechanga Resort Casino.
For 3 years in a row, Chevy has earned more J.D. Power Initial Quality Awards than any other brand.
1, 2, 3.
Whether it's a high-tech SUV, the all-electric Equinox EV, or a truck for work or play, Chevy is America's most awarded brand for new vehicle quality. Or current qualified lessees can get this Equinox LT for around $299 a month. Together, let's drive at your Southern California Chevy dealers.
Not to name names, but most burger places don't even sell tacos. Meanwhile, I've got my new bacony $3 mummy wrapped monster taco and 2 original monster tacos for just $3. Take notes, Ronald. Oops, I named names.
Welcome to Jack in the Box. If you've been hurt in an accident and you need results, call Sweet James. Here are just some of the recent wins for our injured clients. Call the firm that wins big. Call Sweet James.
At Pechanga Resort Casino, you can rock and roll, sip and slide, twist and shout. Play your perfect combination at Pechanga Resort Casino.
Driving the Nissan Rogue with Google built in is like...
Hey, Google, turn on Rocky's food.
It's like the ultimate connection. See why it's been awarded a Consumer Guide Best Buy and recommended by Consumer Reports. Drive the Nissan Rogue today.
Now, get up to $1,250 customer cash or get a low $299 per month lease on the 2024 Nissan Rogue.
And welcome back. We continue to celebrate the Dodger championship tonight. And Trent, I want to say thank you for hanging with us throughout this entire postseason. What will your lasting memory be from this Dodger championship?
The expectation from day one in spring training was to win the World Series. It's so hard to do that. They came together as a team and will celebrate this for eternity. An amazing victory for the Dodgers to get it done and live up to the expectation.
I will always remember how the Dodgers continue to overcome adversity throughout the season, throughout the postseason, and in this series, Game 1, the Grand Slam, and then tonight, coming back from 5-0 down. All right, that's going to do it for Trent Rush. I'm Kyle Kraska. We're going to take a quick timeout, but on the other side of the break, Alex Michelson and Christine Devine going to join us with more of the celebration of the Dodgers winning the World Championship. Back right after this timeout.
With Chevy trucks, be ready for adventure. With power you can count on. Capability that doesn't compromise. A hard-working EV with more range than any competitor and the potential to take you anywhere. It's Chevy truck season. Get 0% financing plus make no monthly payments for 90 days on all 2024 Silverado 1500 pickups when you finance with GM Financial. Or get $7,350 total value on this Silverado when you trade in an eligible vehicle.
Brooks and Dunn Reboot 2024 Tour.
Play something country. There's life in
Saturday, November 9th, Yamava Theater. On sale at the casino box office or YamavaTheater.com.
The charging time is short. The range is long, like really long. And the battery warranty is just, I mean, come on. The fast-charging, long-range, all-electric Hyundai Ioniq 5 and Ioniq 6. Hyundai, there's joy in every journey.
Get 0% APR for 60 months on a Hyundai Ioniq 5 or Ioniq 6. Or get $7,500 bonus cash. See your SoCal Hyundai dealer.
It's the most wonderful time of the year.
The holidays begin here at the Disneyland Resort.
I definitely did my homework and I landed on the TRD off-road Tundra. I like how Toyota pushes the envelope and challenges the status quo. The safety, the durability, reliability, does everything I needed to do and then some. My name's Derek Haynes and I drive a Toyota Tundra.
Today's the day to save with a 1.99 APR or a great lease on a new Tundra. We make it easy. Toyota, let's go places.
What if you never had to worry about what you could do? Because you could do anything. Anywhere could be the center of everywhere. And boundaries only existed to be pushed. So the only limit you faced was how big you could dream. What would you do then? Some pretty cool stuff, I bet. Yeah, that'd be some life. That'd be life unlimited.
Start the party indeed. The boys in blue did it. They are the 2024 World
Series champions.
And Joe Davis, the party is well underway right now. Good evening. Welcome to a very special edition of the Fox 11 News at 10. I'm Alex Michelson.
And I'm Christine Devine. So the Dodgers win their 8th World Series title, beating the Yankees in 5 games.
Now we've got parties all over Southern California. Here is a look at one of them. People are celebrating in the streets of downtown LA. It looks like some of them shooting off fireworks as well as people have moved into the streets.
Yeah, not only have they moved into the streets, they are blocking traffic. Some cars were caught up in that crowd. There, law enforcement there on the scene. Just want to make sure everybody is safe out there as they party late into the night. Look at the cars there, not able to get through as the crowd there celebrates.
I want to take you some crazy video of some fireworks being shot off just a short time ago in East LA. We've seen kind of like 4th of July, where there's just been illegal fireworks all over the city of Los Angeles tonight as people move out to cheer on the Dodgers.
Whole other kind of celebration. We take you now to the Bronx.
Gerard Moncrief has been in the locker room. You see it left all over him, full of champagne. He joins us now live from Yankee Stadium. Gerard.
Alex, Christine, what a celebration. We are on the field. There are players with their families, drinking beer, eating pizza. As we pan over here, we've got Shohei Ohtani talking to the MLB crew right now. And up in the stands right here, you've got Dodger fans in the house at Yankee Stadium celebrating the victory. Most of the players are scattered with their families, but I was able to talk to Mookie Betts and Clayton Kershaw a little while ago about this historic win inside Yankee Stadium.
It was amazing. I mean, that was a really good baseball game. I mean, for us to fight back down 5 against a team like that, that's huge, and I'm just so glad we won.
What was the feeling when it was 5-0? I know you guys never give up, but what did it feel like when you were down 5-0?
I mean, honestly, no intensity was lost. We always felt like we just got to claw our way back in. We got to score one at a time. Woo! This feels so good. We got to claw one at a time, and we did. I mean, and we came out on top.
I don't mean this in a bad way, but it just feels right playing a World Series at Yankee Stadium. Like, the franchise with the most World Series titles, one of the longest tenured franchises, it just felt right. It felt really right, and tonight was special.
Just no quit. You know, there's a lot of talent and all that other stuff, but you got to fight. You got to have fight, and this team fought.
Last question for you, CK. You get a parade Friday, man. How much you looking forward to?
I can't wait. I cannot wait, and I hope there's so many Dodger fans we can't even move. Just enjoy it, because we got a parade. We got a parade.
Parade on Friday, all because of what you see on the scoreboard here at the Bronx at Yankee Stadium. World Series champions 2024, Los Angeles Dodgers. Obviously, we've got a big crowd on the field right now. What a comeback. Let me tell you something. This place was rocking when it was 5-0 Yankees. They were in control. The Bronx was celebrating. And then that 5th inning happened, man, and the party got stopped. And from then on, it was back and forth. You could feel the tension, and what a finish by the Dodgers. A typical Dodger finish. Resiliency, finding a way to win, and they got it done for their 8th championship in franchise history, Alex and Christine.
How sweet is it to have our logo on their scoreboard right now? That's so cool. Gerard, I know you're an objective journalist. You do such a great job, but you're also an LA boy who grew up a Dodger fan. What did it mean for you to be in that locker room as the champagne was flowing?
Honestly, this is dream come true stuff when you decide that this is what you want to do for a living and you want to do it in your home city. For me, it's the City of Angels. That's where I'm from. This is right up there with that Super Bowl championship with the Los Angeles Rams a couple of years ago. Here goes Shohei Ohtani, so we're getting swarmed right now as he leaves the field. There you see him, a world champion in his first year with the Dodgers. But for me personally, being here to witness this in Yankee Stadium, especially after what happened in 17 against the Astros when they cheated. In 2018, the Red Sox were just better. The city's been waiting for this. 2020, I told you, we talked about it the other day. They didn't get the credit they deserved. No one can take this away from them. No one can take this away from the fans. This is a championship for the city of Los Angeles. And Friday, we are going to throw down.
Yeah.
Well, come on back for that parade. We'll see you back here, Gerard.
He'll be along the parade route talking to the players. We're excited to have you part of that coverage as well.
And I should ask you, you grew up a Duck fan going to the games with your father.
It's the best. It's the best. And I'm so excited for that parade. But right now, the party is on in East LA, which we know has so many Dodgers fans.
LAPD, though, also on tactical alert. That's where Fox 11's Ed Lascos is right now. How's it looking out there, Ed?
Christine, party on big time here in East L.A. They do it in East L.A. fashion, Dodger fashion. Joab will give you a quick look. You hear the fireworks blasting overhead, the spinning tires, burnouts down there from the street takeovers, horns honking, people chanting, "We're number one." Wild scene. Up top, better look from Sky Fox. Have a look at some of this video. The epicenter of this celebration in East L.A. always Whittier Boulevard cross. It's just a couple blocks east of Atlantic over there on Goodrich. Hundreds take over this intersection, burn out, street takeovers. I'll tell you, as soon as that last out hit the Bronx, the fireworks hit the skies here in East LA, blasting all over the place. Looked and felt like the 4th of July in the latter days of October. Only the Dodgers and a championship could make this happen. And this fan, he brought his own World Series trophy. Listen to this championship guy, huh? How exciting, man.
So exciting, bro. We haven't had this since '88, man. I was a kid when it happened. Fernando was still alive. Now in 2020, we didn't get it. 2024, we're here, baby, for Fernando, for Tommy, for everybody out there. We love you. Thank you, Dodgers.
I can't say it any better than that. Thank you, Dodgers. You're looking live at this crowd. It is taming down a little bit. There were hundreds more here actually spinning around here. They've moved further east. Sheriff's Department, California Highway Patrol have this area sealed off. They're the fellas doing a good job. Still more fireworks blasting over there as you go up west side over toward the freeway and Atlantic Boulevard. We know that they have brought in the reserve team, the Sheriff's Department's reserve team. That's the tactical squad. They're mobilizing about a block or two in that direction. So the thought is they're going to give the fans down here some more time, maybe about another hour for their fireworks and their celebration, as long as they keep it peaceful, and then they may have to declare it an unlawful assembly. But they're not at that point yet. And Christine, earlier you mentioned that LAPD, though, is already on a citywide tactical alert, watching the situation, monitoring it. Again, we're hearing it's been peaceful for the most part, safe for the most part, but with these takeovers and you see all that spinning down there and all that smoke, they're doing the burnouts with the fireworks, celebrating a Dodger championship. Again, it's East LA style. Number one, baby.
Yeah,
for now, we're live here in East LA. Back to the west side.
And we've seen the crowds gather in East LA on other nights of this World Series. Sheriff Luna saying his department was prepared. All right, thank you so much. Let's talk about more celebrations as we finally get a parade. The city of LA getting that parade. The Dodgers are releasing some details. It is Friday morning in downtown LA. It starts at 11 a.m. Begins on Spring Street near City Hall, then heads down Spring to 1st Street, then on to Grand, then to 5th, and then down 5th to Flower Street, where it will end. It will be followed by a special ticketed celebration at Dodger Stadium. More details on that to come. Of course, you can watch the parade right here live on Fox 11. We're excited to carry it for you, too. All right, let's keep the celebration tonight going at Echo Park. Fox 11's Gina Silva is at the Shortstop Sports Bar. Gina.
Well, it's a night to remember. I can tell you, we showed you earlier on Sunset and Douglas. It was filled with fans that took over Sunset Boulevard. But now you can see all of the police cruisers here. LAPD officers from the Metropolitan Division came out here in riot gear, and they have asked the crowd to leave. They've asked us to disperse. So all of the fans have moved on further down Sunset. They have made a couple of arrests that we have seen, but again, they're telling the crowd to move on out of here. Obviously, the fireworks are still going on. People have been celebrating. We were at that bar at the Shortstop, as you mentioned earlier, and just take a look at how the crowd responded when the Dodgers won the game.
Let's go, boys. Yeah! New York sucks. LA, baby.
I'm very happy that Dodgers won, and they call it a gentleman's sweep when it's 4-1.
They locked in. Amazing game.
Oh, it was amazing.
amazing, dude. I can't believe we came back.
Let's go, Dodgers! They had us at the first half, not gonna lie.
It was nerve-wracking.
We pulled through.
But we knew we were gonna take it. It was just a matter of time.
When's our parade? That's the question, you know? That's what we want to know. When's our parade?
And back here, live here, you're watching a Dodgers fan get arrested. LAPD has already told everyone here that this is an unlawful assembly and they've asked people to leave. But again, you know, fans, some of them don't want to leave and they have been challenging some of the officers. So it's getting a little bit, you know, difficult for the officers to manage this crowd. But earlier it was packed here with so many fans and of course setting up fireworks. It's been, you know, overall just a pure celebration. Just everyone's so thrilled that the Dodgers were able to beat the Yankees and everyone's ready for the parade on Friday morning. I'll send it back to you guys in the studio.
Yeah, when that guy was asking, where's our parade? We got it for you right here on Friday.
Exactly.
All right, with that come from behind win, this final game was intense for fans.
Fox 11's Matthew Seedorf at the Legend Sports Bar in Long Beach. Last time we saw you, you were crowd surfing. You got to top that now. Matthew.
You know, I don't think I've ever surfed that well in my life. You know, these Dodgers fans, they can hold me up pretty good. And you can tell they just announced last call at this bar, but people not ready to go home just yet. All these Dodgers fans, just amazing to see everyone so happy, and the Freddie chants continuing tonight. It's a party here in Long Beach, but really just what an emotional game for these fans.
The championship celebration in Long Beach. A roller coaster Game 5 of the World Series. Dodgers fans starting stunned as the Yankees jump ahead 5-0. Then the Dodgers storm back with 5 of their own. Freddie Freeman single, Teoscar Hernandez, a double. This place is going bananas right now.
Let's go, Dodgers! We thought we were down. We come back. We come back. That's my Uncle Oscar. Let's go.
Amazing. Nothing but the best.
The Yankees then took the lead, only to have the Dodgers come right back. Customers at Legends in Long Beach exploding for the final out.
World Series, baby, we did it!
The Dodgers now 2024 World Series champions.
I'm excited. Game 6. We're going to be Game 5, baby.
It was so stressful to get there, and it felt like, oh my God, here we go again. But finally, they pull through, they get it done. I feel amazing. It
just shuts down everyone that was talking crap about 2020. Right, see, this guy gets it. 2020 was legit. We validated it now tonight. Done. All right, let's go Dodgers. The energy here just continues. You can hear the MVP chants. And like I said, they announced last call probably 20 minutes ago. You know, Halloween tomorrow, more celebrations at the bar. But these folks here in Long Beach tonight, not ready to go home. Chanting Freddie MVP. Reporting live tonight in Long Beach, World Series champs, Dodgers, Matthew Seedorf, Fox 11 News.
All right, Matthew, thank you so much. That was so fun. We continue the party now in Inglewood. Fox 11's Haley Winslow is at Cosm. Haley.
Alex, we have literally closed down the house here. The only ones left, these are the remnants of the fun here. It was unbelievable. So we're having our own party right now. We've got Randy Newman playing. I want to show you what happened, though, in the immersive action right when the Dodgers won and they shot up the confetti. It was unbelievable. It was literally like being there at Yankee Stadium. So you're looking at the video right now. The confetti was flying. People were kissing. Everyone was cheering. It was absolutely amazing. I tell you what, if you haven't been to Cosm, I'm a huge fan of this place. It is really, really cool. I mean, you literally feel like you're with your Dodgers friends in the stadium, taking selfies with them, but they're in New York and you're here in LA. I mean, it's unbelievable. The ball's flying, you're trying to catch it, and then you remember that it's on the screen. It's really cool. They show UFC here, they show basketball, but this, they said, was the absolute biggest turnout. Really, really cool for game day. So I'm going to give you one more rendition of that confetti since we are having our own party here at Cosm. Charlie, security guard, hit it. Go Dodgers! Who wants a parade? Who wants a parade? In the words of Dave Roberts, let's go Dodgers. We did it. We talked to people here right when the Dodgers won, and this is what they had to say about the 8th title.
The Dodgers have been amazing, and it has been honestly the best baseball I think I've seen so far, honestly, in a very, very long time.
Can you build a statue of Freddie Freeman in downtown LA, please?
Go Dodgers!
Championship Series forward. It's been awesome right behind it.
We did it. We told you we were going to do it, and we did it. All right, go Dodgers. We will see you Friday for the big parade. Reporting live here at Cosm and Inglewood, I'm Haley Winslow. Who wants a parade? Go Dodgers. Back to you.
We all do.
Thank you, Haley. I love that couple kissing like it was New Year's Eve. That was fun. So we're looking now at live pictures. This was a picture also on the right a little earlier. All the fireworks that we've seen in East LA. I'm sure you've probably heard some of those in your neighborhood tonight. The whole city coming together at such a divisive time. It's amazing to see so much joy and unity throughout Southern California.
We continue our coverage. We want to take you now to Chinatown, where LA's first Dodger-themed pizza parlor hosted a packed house tonight.
Fox 11's Chelsea Edwards is there live, and a lot of love for Tommy Lasorda there, right, Chelsea?
Can you hear this? They're chanting La Sorted. Like, this is such a passionate crowd. It has been a roller coaster of emotions, of course, you can imagine. But these guys have been here all day long. They got fireworks going off in the streets. They have been here all day long celebrating. And like you said, this is LA's very first Dodger-themed pizzeria. They've only been open for a few weeks. Take a look.
There's a lot of heart in these walls, and everyone who walks in here feels it.
It's been open for less than a month, but Chinatown's new Dodger-themed La Sorted's Pizzeria already has a loyal fan base thanks to its passionate owner, Tommy Brockert.
There's no pizzeria claiming LA proper, you know? It's like a New York style or a New York pizzeria. It was like, why don't we just have a pizzeria for ourselves? And here we are.
Tommy is a lifelong Dodger fan. The evidence literally lines the walls.
That's me calling this World Series. This is kind of like the special tribute wall of how we got here. These are the centerpieces from my bar mitzvah when I was 13 years old. This was the first day of business during the pandemic of my wife and I. This is my 6th birthday at Dodger Stadium.
The restaurant even has a wall of fame dedicated to his longtime season ticket partner, Heidi, who passed away.
This is everything that she ever wanted for us to experience, so I had to pay her some respect.
The name is a nod to longtime Dodgers manager Tommy Lasorda. It came from an experience at Burning Man when this Tommy helped a newcomer set up camp.
And he came out, and he knew I was a Dodger fan, and he knows my name is Tommy. So because I sorted him out, it was, man, Tommy Lasorted. And I went, like, that is so good.
Tommy started making pizza during the pandemic and draws from his favorite styles, making one-of-a-kind pies in an ode to the people of LA.
Behind all the glitz and glamour, there's a real hard-working, everyday people that really make this city go round. And this is for them. Forever Dodgers, forever LA.
So obviously, when they actually won, this place just erupted. The party was inside. It was outside on the street. We had people driving up and down. They were honking, giving high fives to some of the people who were here. There were fireworks going off. They're still going off, actually, occasionally, right on the street here. And as you can see, people stopping. They're kind of getting out. They're interacting with the people from the bar. So again, you know, this is a small restaurant. This isn't huge, but it was absolutely packed tonight. And you can see this core group that's still here. They say they're going to stay here throughout the night as they continue to celebrate. The owner, Tommy, right there. What a day he has had. What a couple of weeks he has had. Again, this restaurant just opened a couple of weeks ago, and now this is officially part of Dodger history. Pretty incredible story. Very cool place. I'll tell you, the pizza is so good, you guys. So if you're looking for the next pizza next time you want to watch a Dodger game, this is an awesome place to do it. They've got TVs outside and inside. Really fun environment. This is going to be going on for quite some time, you guys.
And you think of Blue Heaven and Tommy Lasorda and Vince Scully and Fernando Valenzuela all smiling down on this Dodger win tonight.
Look at the little Dodger dog.
Yeah.
And you're right, Chelsea, that pepperoni pizza looked delicious. All right, for a look at that come-from-behind win, we bring in our Kyle Kraska. Sports.
Christine, you know, this started off looking like a Yankee blowout, but it turned into an historic evening in the Bronx as the Dodgers down New York to win the World Series. Let's take a look at how it went down tonight in the Bronx. The Dodgers falling behind 5-0, but they never quit, trailing 5-3 now in the fifth. Runners on the corners. Teoscar Hernandez hits one off the wall in left center field. That'll score Mookie Betts and Freddie Freeman. And the Dodgers come all the way back from 5-0 down to tied at 5 apiece. In the eighth, it's now tied at 6. Betts up, bases loaded, takes care of business with that sac fly to center field. Tommy Edman races home to score, and the Dodgers take their first lead of the night, 7-6. And how about this? Game 3 starter Walker Buehler comes in to close out in the ninth. Buehler getting former Dodger Alex Verdugo swinging to end it. The Dodgers World Series champions again as they beat the Yankees 7-6, taking the series in 5 games. It is the 8th title in franchise history and second in the last 5 seasons.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. My eyes are burning for all the right reasons. You know, we've wanted this for a while. I've been here, this is my 4th year, and I couldn't be more proud of this team. I couldn't be more proud to be a part of it. You know, obviously, a couple weeks ago, I didn't know if I was going to be on this team. You know, going down with the injury and whatnot, but can't thank the training staff enough, and I can't wait for the parade. That's going to be so much fun.
It's been a lot for our family over the last 3 months, and this organization huddled around our family and got me back on the field and kept me in and kept me, man, it's hard to even put into words what they meant to me over the last 3 months. So I'm glad I was able to reciprocate some love and hit some home runs.
Good for Freddie Freeman. The celebration is going to continue on through the night, all through tomorrow, and of course the big parade on Friday at 11, and you can watch it right here on Fox 11.
So we celebrate our MVP, of course, but how about that ensemble of players?
It's just amazing. You know, we've talked about it all season long, how this team overcame the adversity and all the injuries, obviously, to the pitching staff. And even in the postseason, to have Freddie Freeman go down with a high ankle sprain and Shohei Ohtani to have the subluxation of his shoulder and still be able to come together and pull out this win. This is one we're going to remember for a long time.
That true next man up team that we've seen all season
good for them,
long.
Good for Dave Roberts, good for everybody.
Good for Dave Roberts.
Good for us, good for LA.
Good for LA. We'll continue our coverage when we come back. Well, we go to break with a live picture from our Skyfox, where you see a street takeover is happening in East LA right now. Hopefully everybody stays safe.
And the donuts there in the middle of the street there. Yeah, like you said, stay safe.
Good for us.
Good Night LA, a best of the best, weeknights at 11, only on Fox 11.
We're used to corruption in Congress, but Ken Calvert said, "Hold my hot dog," and got named one of the most corrupt of all. Caught directing federal tax dollars to benefit his own real estate investments, Calvert then jacked up costs and made a fortune. Never mind that housing costs went up for Riverside families. 3 decades in Washington, and Calvert got up to $20 million richer. Riverside County pays the price. HMP is responsible for the content of this ad.
Derek Tran represented a man accused of sexually assaulting female coworkers.
Now we hear that Tran is bankrolled by the very people trying to gut Prop 13. We can't trust Derek Tran.
Congressional Leadership Fund is responsible for the content of its advertising.
Here's what voting yes on 35 means.
Yes means keeping hospitals and ERs open.
Yes means more healthcare workers.
And protecting Medi-Cal for 15 million Californians.
Without raising taxes.
Vote yes on 35.
Riverside County, Will Rollins wants to raise your taxes. Rollins is endorsed by a group pushing to gut Prop 13. Rollins and his cronies could force people out of their homes. Rollins would make California more unaffordable. Congressional Leadership Fund is responsible for the content of this advertising.
An extreme plan to ban all abortion, even here in California. And MAGA Michelle Steele is leading the charge to ban abortion nationwide with no exceptions for rape, incest, or to save the life of the woman. She even supports the MAGA plot to monitor pregnancies, eliminate access to birth control, and strip health care from millions of Californians. MAGA Michelle, stealing our reproductive freedom. DCCC is responsible for the content of this advertising.
George Whitesides bankrolled a group pushing to exempt some child predators from registering as sex offenders. Whatever side you're on, George Whitesides is not on yours. Congressional Leadership Fund is responsible for the content of this advertising.
Here's what voting yes on 35 means.
Yes means keeping hospitals and ERs open.
Yes means more healthcare workers.
And protecting Medi-Cal for 15 million Californians.
Without raising taxes.
Vote yes on 35.
Will Rollins, Gavin Newsom. See any difference? He supports higher taxes. Rollins, that is. Will Rollins would raise taxes on families. Newsom, Will Rollins. There's no difference. Congressional Leadership Fund is responsible for the content of this advertising.
Only Fox 11 were the ones to watch for every World Series Dodgers game, Grand Slam, and win. Now stay with Fox 11 for full coverage of the Celebration of Champions Parade. Friday, starting at 6. Watch live on air or on your phone as Good Day LA kicks off the party. Then at 11, get the best seat in the house during Fox 11's live coverage of the Dodgers victory parade through downtown. All leading up to the big ceremony at Dodger Stadium. Celebration of Champions. Complete coverage Friday on Fox 11, the ones to watch.
What a night. The Dodgers win. People celebrating right now, doing some donuts. Never quite got that as the celebration with all those people standing near the car, but clearly some people really enjoy it.
Well, we're live right there, Sky Fox overhead there in East LA. We know that's so dangerous there with those donuts in the street. We know law enforcement is there on scene. They've been trying to push the crowds back and move the crowds out and ask people to go home. But right now, this street, this intersection, taken over by a car right there.
Pretty impressive driver, though. All right. Let's take a look at some of your pictures you've sent in to us. Pick number 1 here is from Yvette Arredondo of her little one catching a ball at Dodger Stadium. Well done. Our second picture is from Deborah Berger of some of the amazing concession workers at Dodger Stadium. Thanks to all of them. And our third and final picture is from Lisa Stockton. As she says, go Dodgers. Thanks, everybody who sent in those pictures to us.
Fans just enjoying the game there. Yeah. Very course, All right, and we are, of course, getting our parade. So here's the info. The Dodgers releasing some details. It's going to be Friday morning in downtown L.A. Time to be announced, but probably around 11 o'clock. The parade begins on Spring Street near City Hall, then heads down Spring to 1st Street, then on to Grand, then to 5th, then down 5th to Flower Street, where it will end, followed by a special ticketed celebration at Dodger Stadium. More details to come on that. Of course, you can watch the parade live right here on Fox 11. Alex, you're going to be down there with Marla and our Good Day LA team covering it live. How excited are you?
It's going to be very, very, very fun and really excited. And our city deserves it, and these guys deserve it. So thank you to the Dodgers team for bringing so much joy to so many people, right?
So no game on Friday, no game on Saturday. They did it in 5. Congratulations, Dodgers. That's it for us right here at 10 o'clock.
Way to go, Los Angeles. Our celebration continues right now. Marla Tejas picks up our coverage with a very special edition of Good Night, LA.
The party has started. The boys in blue, they did it. They are the 2024 World Series champions. Check out this live look from Sky Fox on this winning Wednesday night, we're going to call it some breaking news as we follow the developments underway in East Los Angeles. The celebrations happening all around town. This shot again in East LA shows a street takeover of sorts. When you were just watching Alex and Christine, you saw the vehicles down there doing donuts and the crowds surrounding those vehicles. Traffic obviously is stopped at this particular intersection, but you see the blinking, flashing lights of law enforcement, plenty of law enforcement, as we just got a look at some fireworks being set off. We've seen that around town as well. With that, we will welcome you officially to Good Night LA, simulcast on our sister station Fox 11 Plus. Thanks so much for being with us on this winning Wednesday night. I'm Marla Tejas. The celebration, it is electric tonight from New York to LA. Let's go to Gerard Moncure live in New York. He, of course, was at the game tonight. He talked to players in the clubhouse, which is why you are sopping wet with champagne.
Marla, slowly drying off right now, but what a celebration. There are still Dodger players and families on the field. What a comeback. Down 5-0 in the fifth inning, and Marla, coming back from the 5 runs to clinch the title was the biggest comeback in World Series history to actually win the World Series. Dodgers with multiple efforts from multiple players tonight. 8 pitchers were part of bringing this one home. RBI nights of 2 runs from Mookie Betts, Freddie Freeman, Teoscar Hernandez. Another total team effort. Afterwards, I caught up with reliever Alex Vesia, who was ecstatic about the win.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. My eyes are burning for all the right reasons. You know, we've wanted this for a while. I've been here, this is my 4th year, and I couldn't be more proud of this team. I couldn't be more proud to be a part of it. You know, obviously, a couple weeks ago, I didn't know if I was going to be on this team. You know, going down with the injury and whatnot, but can't thank the training staff enough, and I can't wait for the parade. That's going to be so much fun.
It's been a lot for our family over the last 3 months, and this organization huddled around our family and got me back on the field and kept me in and kept me, it's hard to even put into words what they meant to me over the last 3 months. So I'm glad I was able to reciprocate some love and hit some home runs.
Just no quit. You know, there's a lot of talent and all that other stuff, but you got to fight. You got to have fight, and this team fought. Last question for you, CK. You get a parade Friday, man. How much you looking forward to? I can't wait. I cannot wait, and I hope there's so many Dodger fans we can't even move. Just enjoy it, because we got a parade. We got a parade.
Long-awaited celebration, Marla. You know, really for the last decade, this team has been the best franchise in baseball. They had the 2017 disappointment with the Astros cheating. They lost to a better Red Sox team in 2018. In 2020, of course, they won the COVID title, a shortened regular season. They won with an extra playoff series, but didn't get the credit for it. Overall, didn't have a parade. But 2024 comes, and they win the big deal in Yankee Stadium, renewing the rivalry against the New York Yankees, the historic rivalry, and getting it done here in Yankee Stadium. What a night for the organization, the players, their families, and Dodger fans all over the world, Marla.
Oh my, well, what a night it was, and what a 5th inning it was. As Kershaw just told you, there is no quit. Talk about what that was like to be there to witness that 5th inning when the tide completely turned.
Marla, I'm gonna tell you exactly what I said in SportsWrap in the clubhouse, okay? There was a Bronx block party going on here, okay? 5-0 Yankees. The DJ was blowing. People were drinking, dancing, smoking. And then, a.k.a. the 5th inning happened, Marla. The cops, and they broke up the party. And then after that, this place got really quiet. And it was back and forth, and it became a Dodgers type of game to win, the type of game they have won all year long. And we knew if they got a lead, Dave was going to pull Walker Buehler on the Yankees, even though he was supposed to start in Game 7. And it was a move that worked flawlessly. 3 up, 3 down, and the Dodgers are the champs, Marla.
Yeah, Walker Buehler, he was clutch when he needed to be. That was pretty amazing. We appreciate you so much. It's, 2 o'clock in the morning for you and the crew, but you're not alone tonight. You've been alone the last couple of nights, but the celebrations continue well into the morning, Gerard. We'll see you along the parade route. Get home safely. Come back to us in L.A. Okay, well, the fans, let's talk more about them. They're just going wild tonight. We have reporters all over Los Angeles. Let's start with Fox 11's Gina Silva. She's live at the Shortstop Sports Bar. Gina, the crowd still there?
Oh, Marla, it has been a wild night, one to remember. We're here on Sunset Boulevard and Douglas, and this entire section here was taken over by the fans, but then the LAPD and ordered everyone to leave the area, and so they have. But, you know, people are driving back and forth, honking and chanting, "Let's go Dodgers." And, of course, when we were at the bar watching the game, oh, my goodness, so exciting. Just take a look at how the crowd reacted when the Dodgers won.
Let's go, boys.
New York sucks. LA, baby.
I'm very happy that Dodgers won, and they call it a gentleman's sweep when it's 4-1.
They locked in. Amazing game.
Oh, it was amazing. Amazing, dude. I can't believe we came back.
Let's go, Dodgers! They had us at the first half, not gonna lie.
It was never
but we pulled through.
But we knew we were gonna take it. It was just a matter of time.
When's our parade? That's the question, you know? That's what we want to know. When's our parade?
And of course, the parade is on Friday. Joining me live is Lisa from Lincoln Heights. She's a longtime Fox 11 viewer. Are you excited for Friday?
I am so excited for Friday. I cannot believe.
Let's go, Dodgers!
Yes, and I'm a longtime Fox fan. I love you, Gina. I love you, Marla. Congratulations. I'm so happy for you, but I am so much more happy for the Dodgers.
What a sweetheart.
Friday. All right, Marla. Yes, congratulations.
Thank you.
We love that she's having a baby.
Yeah, that's not about me. It's about the Dodgers.
And this is, oh my God, this is exciting.
All right.
This is an exciting year.
We're all excited. All right, I'll send it back to you, Marla.
Fun. What a great, loyal viewer. We love that. All right, Gina, thank you so much to her and you. Let's go from Sunset Boulevard down to Long Beach. That's where Legends Sports Bar is. And Matthew Seedorf, you were crowd surfed earlier, my friend.
Yeah, Marla, thankfully, you know, this time, this was, again, probably the best surfing I've ever done in my life. I didn't even fall. They caught me, so that's good. The bar closed where we are, but you can see fans are still kind of walking around looking for somewhere else to party. You can hear them yelling right now. Very excited about the Dodgers' victory. But this is just minutes ago inside the bar. Let's go, Dodgers!
Go ahead, dive, Matthew. Dive into that crowd. Go for it. Here we go. Here we go. There we go.
What an experience. Go Dodgers. There we go. Thought the bar was closed. They came back out for us. But yeah, that was an amazing experience. You just got to dive right in when you feel that kind of energy. And it was like that all night long. The game was just back and forth and just an amazing way to seal the deal.
Oh, my God. Look at that.
The championship celebration in Long Beach. A roller coaster Game 5 of the World Series. Dodgers fans starting stunned as the Yankees jump ahead 5-0. Then the Dodgers storm back with 5 of their own. Freddie Freeman single, Teoscar Hernandez, a double. This place is going bananas right now.
We come back. We come back. That's my Uncle Oscar. Let's go.
Amazing. Nothing but the best.
The Yankees then took the lead, only to have the Dodgers come right back. Customers at Legends in Long Beach exploding for the final out.
World Series, baby, we did it.
The Dodgers now 2024 World Series champions.
I'm sad, Game 6. We're going to be Game 5, baby.
It was so stressful to get there, and it felt like, oh my God, here we go again. But finally, they pull through, they get it done. I feel amazing.
It just shuts down everyone that was talking crap about 2020. Right? See, this guy gets it. 2020 was legit. We validated it now tonight. Done.
All right, so The party is continuing tonight. Look at this. The fans are finding us, still cheering. Even though the bar is closed, they're celebrating Dodgers World Series. We're also seeing some cars driving by, people honking. But relatively, you know, this is a good party in Long Beach tonight. We heard some people drove up from Orange County because they saw the celebrations happening in Long Beach and they wanted to be a part of it. So Marla, the party just beginning. Now it's time for that parade. Go ahead and send it back to you.
Well, I'm waiting for another crowd surf. I think those guys could pick you up. Talk about reporter involvement. Matthew, we know that you're relatively new to Los Angeles. You played college ball, college baseball. You were a pitcher. What does this all feel like for you to be able to cover this?
Shohei Ohtani. Yeah, I mean, just being here for witnessing that experience and seeing everyone so happy and just, you know, that's what you work for in baseball. The World Series, you dream of that as a kid. You know, Game 5 of the World Series, bases loaded, you're batting, like just experiencing that. It's what it's all about. And these fans, they're all happy, they're celebrating, and you can tell they're living it up. They're just loving it right now. This is what it's all about. Hey, let's go!
Oh, I love it. Matthew has such a quiet demeanor. To see him like this is something else. It's quite contagious. I hope you can feel that at home. Matthew and crew, thank you. And those fans would love it. Thank you so much.
There we go.
We're going to go from Long Beach now to Chinatown. This is where LA's first Dodger-themed pizza parlor hosted a packed house tonight. Fox 11's Chelsea Edwards, she is there. I'm sure she's still surrounded by fans. Chelsea?
It's hard to hear you, Marla. This is such a passionate crowd. So we're standing in Chinatown. They joke that it's just a home run away from Dodger Stadium, which is true. I can actually see the lights from the stadium just up ahead. And you can see such a passionate crowd here. And this isn't a huge restaurant, and it just opened. But it's absolutely packed this entire game and beforehand. These people really have been on such an emotional roller coaster throughout the game, as everybody was who was watching. But the moment they won, goodness, take a look at
this. Just being here, honestly, being in this environment, you know, I love LA. I've been a Dodger fan all my life. I grew up right down the street from the stadium, like, you know, just making it, honestly. I love it.
Let's go! On top of the world, champions of baseball.
We feel great. This is for the city. This is for Fernando.
I'm so proud to be from LA right now. This is a huge moment for Les Sordids, and we worked, the Dodgers, and we worked really hard for this. So we're all over the moon. I could cry.
As you mentioned, this is LA's first Dodger-themed pizza parlor like this. We've been talking to the owner here, Tommy, all night long. This is just a passion project of his. He started this during the pandemic, started making pizza on his front porch, and then realized that the people loved the pizza, and it just grew from there. And now we're here. He's got walls of memorabilia from his entire life of being a Dodgers fan. Pretty incredible story here. I mean, just really amazing. Oh, I'm getting a hug from Tommy. Thank you, Tommy. And I'll tell you guys, Marla, the pizza was so good. I had an upside-down pizza. I think it was. Tommy, what did I have?
The what?
The upside-down pizza.
The best. Upside-down pizza. It's a one of a kind.
Amazing. Oh, we've got Dodger Dog. This is Kismet here. Again, really passionate group. These guys are going to be celebrating for quite some time. They had a DJ that was playing inside. People were dancing. You had people running out into the street. They were shooting fireworks. That went on for a long time, and now you can see that's kind of the end of it. But man, this is a passionate crowd. Everyone's so excited for Friday, yes?
I think they're going to be partying through Friday night. I think so. All right, Chelsea, we appreciate it. Glad you got some Les Sordids pizza. Let's check in with Fox 11's Ed Lascos now. He's in East LA, and that's what's the scene behind me. There are a lot of street takeovers and a lot of people out there, Ed.
Oh, it's a crazy scene out here, Marla. Let's get you right into it with Joab here. Look at Dodgers. Yeah, the fans are here going like crazy, and everybody else is here going like crazy. The street takeovers here along Whittier Boulevard been going on for the last couple of hours after that final out. Joab gives you a look down there. They've always celebrated here, East LA. Whittier Boulevard, always the epicenter of these Dodger celebrations. Tonight is no different. Let's go up top, look at some video from Sky Fox over the last couple of hours after that final pitch in the Bronx. The fireworks lit up the sky here. They've been blasting away. It sounds more like the 4th of July instead of the end of October. I'll tell you, only the Dodgers could pull this off. They've been moving with it. The Sheriff's Department and CHP moving these street takeovers from one block to another right down the line here on Whittier Boulevard. But then the crowd, 100 strong, take over another intersection, spinning around. Luckily, no injuries reported yet, but everybody holding their breath as all of this unwind, showing no signs of letting up. And the fans, they have a championship fever. Look at this guy. Listen. How exciting, man.
So exciting, bro. We haven't had this since '88, man. I was a kid when it happened. Fernando was still alive. Now in 2020, we didn't get it. 2024, we're here, baby, for Fernando, for Tommy, for everybody out there. We love you. Thank you, Dodgers!
Yeah, how about that? And he even had his little trophy, a World Series trophy. He was so proud to show that off through the crowd. As you're looking live here at Whittier Boulevard, the fireworks still going down there. That is looking east, spinning around here with Joab. More of the scene down here. That's looking west on Whittier over toward Atlantic Boulevard. Big hotbed down there. Sheriff's Department along with CHP are deploying over there. They have their tactical squad over there ready to move in here. They haven't ordered any dispersal orders yet. They're watching the crowd, making sure everything stays safe, but they're ready to go if it gets out of hand. At this point, though, everybody is still celebrating, still being safe. That's the way we do it. Be safe here in East LA. For now, we are live. Back to Good Night LA.
Yeah, so really glad to hear that there were no injuries. I know that Gina reported some arrests had taken place where she was on Sunset Boulevard. Where you are so far, all is quiet?
Well, it's not quiet, but we haven't had any arrests, fortunately. It's still going on like crazy. Everybody yelling and screaming. You can hear the fireworks still blasting away over there. I don't know where they get all these fireworks, illegal fireworks, but they're still ripping apart. Yeah, you want to give, Joe will give you a quick look down if you want to take a look. They're still lighting up the sky down there along Whittier Boulevard. Cars going by, blowing their horns, and you got people with the Dodger flags. But again, we haven't had any kind of violence, which is the best part here. There was a taco stand on the corner at Goodrich here, and they were giving away free tacos, Dodger tacos, to go along with the Dodger dogs. Everybody's celebrating here safely in East LA, Marla.
Oh, and look at the carriage being raised right there. Okay. Ed, we'll check back in with you as needed. I hope everything does stay peaceful. Thanks so much. We are going to now head to break. You know what? We decided we're not going to take a break. Why take a break? Let's show you more of what happened earlier at Cosm in Inglewood. That's where Haley Winslow picks up our coverage tonight. Haley?
No breaks allowed, Marla. There's no time. This was such an epic night. We've literally shut the place down. It's a scary sight here, as we're also 40 minutes away from Halloween, by the way, with a graveyard of beards left. I don't even think there's any employees left here in the house, but it was wild. It was crazy. Absolutely insane. Earlier today, when the Dodgers won right here at Cosm, this is like an immersive shared experience, and the confetti was shooting. People were kissing. Babies were crying. Everyone was having a grand old time. We're going to show you that video, hopefully, right now. And we talked to people. Of course, nobody could even get a word out. Our smile was so big, our mouths were like just hurting all day. It was so much fun here at Cosm. Here's what the fans had to say about the big 8th title.
The Dodgers have been amazing, and it has been honestly the best baseball I think I've seen so far, honestly, in a very, very long time.
Can you build a statue of Freddie Freeman in downtown LA, please? Go Dodgers!
So we got to go twice as big to make up for 2020. This is going to be an amazing parade. Of course, we had 2 wins in the 50s, 2 in the 60s, 2 in the 80s, and now 2020 and today. And we are going to have a grand old time, celebrate Fernando, celebrate our Dodgers, taking it home at an away game with an incredible comeback. And if you missed the confetti, here's one more rendition. Our security guard, the only one left in the house. Celebrating, Marla.
It works.
Celebrating. Go Dodgers.
It works. That security guard, he's still hired. All right, Haley, thanks so much for showing us.
We might be locked in.
Showing us the atmosphere. As we take our first commercial break, we are going to show you your Dodger pride. This first pick is from Cecilia Oropeza, welcoming everyone to Dodger Stadium with the bobblehead there. This is from Michaela Montoya and her very large, beautiful family. Look at how many of them there are. I love it. And this picture here is from Luis Gonzalez from Victorville of his little boy, Angel. Oh, he is a little sweet angel. But we can't wait to welcome our Blue Crew back to the City of Angels. And how fitting it is that the parade is on Fernando Valenzuela's, what would have been his 64th birthday. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Genuine, live November 2nd. Get tickets now. Morongo.
We fight for the rights of riders every day. We give back millions to support the motorcycle community because we are riders, and motorcycle law is all we do. If you're injured in a motorcycle accident, don't fight the insurance companies with just any lawyer. Call 1-800-4BIKERS. We ride, we care, we win. If you go down, call Russ Brown. Motorcycle attorneys.
Derek Tran represented a man accused of sexually assaulting female coworkers.
Now we hear that Tran is bankrolled by the very people trying to gut Prop 13. We can't trust Derek Tran.
Congressional Leadership Fund is responsible for the content of this advertising.
I'm Young Kim, and I approve this message.
Meet lobbyist Joe Kerr. His lobbying gave us higher sales and income taxes. What a joker. Lobbyist Joe Kerr supported billions in higher taxes and fees. Typical lobbyist, typical Joe Kerr.
For those of us living with HIV, the cost of critical medications can be devastating. That's not right. But Prop 34 will finally help. Prop 34 reduces the cost of prescriptions for the most vulnerable patients by permanently allowing California to negotiate lower Medi-Cal drug prices. And 34 makes wealthy pharmaceutical corporations spend taxpayer funds on patient care, not CEO perks. So vote to end the prescription pricing scam. Yes on 34.
I don't usually speak publicly about politics, but it's important you know just how extreme Michelle Steele is on abortion. Michelle Steele led the charge to pass this bill to ban abortion nationwide, including California. No exceptions for rape, no exceptions for incest, no exceptions to save a woman's life. I swore an oath to protect my patients. Michelle Steele's abortion ban threatened their lives.
HMP is responsible for the content of this ad. I'm Young Kim, and I approve this message.
A pair of jokers. Just like Newsom, lobbyist Joe Kerr raised our taxes. Joe Kerr supported billions in higher taxes and fees. Newsom and lobbyist Joe Kerr, a pair we can't afford.
George Whitesides bankrolled a group pushing to exempt some child predators from registering as sex offenders. Whatever side you're on, George Whitesides is not on yours. Congressional Leadership Fund is responsible for the content of this advertising.
Welcome back, everyone, to Good Night LA, this special edition. We want to head back out to East Los Angeles, where Fox 11's Ed Lascos is, and quite the party there, quite the celebration.
Yeah, it still goes on, Marla. Quick look, huh? Still going down. That is looking east on Whittier. Big area down there. Big street takeover. The Sheriff's Department, CHP watching that. But look at the fireworks. They're still blasting out overhead. That has been, since the last out in the Bronx, it's been nonstop here. As I was saying earlier, it looks like the 4th of July. But the Dodger fans, they're not ready to give up this party yet. Think about it. They've been waiting a long time to let loose. Won a championship, but we had the COVID situation to deal with. Nothing but joy to deal with tonight. Look at those fireworks blasting overhead. Again, they were doing a street takeover. They've been moving them from one intersection to another as the Sheriff's Department kind of keeps them moving, keeps the crowd moving. Luckily, though, as dangerous as they look, as we've been watching a lot of it from overhead with Skyfox, you know, the scene, the cars spinning around. Folks really close to those spinning cars. No reports of anybody getting hurt, no injuries, no violence along the crowd. They were looking at some of the larger crowds surrounded a taco stand, and the Sheriff's Department was thinking maybe they ought to move in on that. Then they realized the vendors, they were giving away free tacos. They called them Dodger tacos. Listen to those fireworks exploding still overhead. It's been one after another, shows no signs of letting up. Again, Sheriff's Department watching it. They were thinking about declaring an unlawful assembly at this point, but they haven't yet because the crowd, for the most part, behaving itself, celebrating peacefully, safely. Sheriff's Department zooms overhead again, watching it very closely, but not ready to move in, letting it kind of play itself out. A couple of hours and counting. The fireworks continue, Marla.
Ed, the focal point seems to be the scissor lift right now. What do we know about this? Is this just from a a fan's vehicle?
Yeah, scissors lift. That's a good thing. We were trying to say what the heck we'd call it, a platform or something. But yeah, somebody brought that in on a vehicle, looked like a flat bed, sort of a larger pickup truck, and they lifted it up, and they were up there earlier with a big Dodger flag, yelling, "We're number one, let's go Dodgers!" And they've been moving it around the different areas here along Whittier Boulevard. They've now wound up in that section over there by the Target and Goodrich is the cross street down in that area. Being safe, moving it around, getting a good look, but it's crazy here. You got the fireworks overhead, you got the guys in that scissor lift, as you call it. The party's on.
It is, and it's also surrounded by law enforcement. So law enforcement will continue to keep a watch, but so far, no dispersal has been announced. No unlawful assembly has been declared. That's unlike the situation in downtown LA. So, Ed, I hope you and the crew stay safe, and we'll check back with you if needed. Thank you so much. I know a lot of fans are wondering about the parade. The Dodgers have announced that victory parade for this Friday morning through downtown LA. This will be followed by a special ticketed celebration at Dodger Stadium. However, fans should note that attending both events may not be possible. The Dodgers say more details are forthcoming. And we have a look at the parade route, in fact. So LA gearing up for this championship parade. It will be kicking off at City Hall at 11 a.m., winding through 1st, Grand, and 5th Streets, and then wrapping up between Flower and Figueroa Streets. And then again, the final celebration at Dodger Stadium. And hey, check this out. Get your hands on a special Shohei Ohtani bobblehead from the official MLB shop, selling for about $60 right now. And the Dodgers also posted this gorgeous, we'll call it a gorgeous image. The entire team surrounded by that 2024 World Champions logo. And we just had some live fireworks on the air, but then earlier this happened. Fireworks lit up East LA tonight as the Dodgers clinched the World Series. This was soon after that last out. The LAPD on high alert, declaring an unlawful assembly near LA Live downtown due to large crowds celebrating the victory. And this is all happening under, let's call it, peaceful skies out there, probably a little cooler for the fans. With that said, let's check in with Chief Meteorologist Adam Kruger.
Good Night LA Weather is sponsored by Yamava Resort and Casino.
What a fun night for the city. And, you know, I feel like, can we just start the weekend now? I mean, we got people celebrating tonight. We got Halloween.
Good idea.
Tomorrow. We've got, you know, Friday's the parade. Let's just start it now. The Friday morning parade forecast, by the way, which I think starts around 11 o'clock or so. It's going to be beautiful weather. We've got sunshine. We've got temperatures that'll be a little cool if you're going out early on in the 50s, but 60s, and then topping out near 70 later on in the afternoon. All right, let's talk some non-Dodgers stuff just for a minute. Our weather headlines. We're going to continue feeling like fall. We've got cool, nice days. We've got some chilly nights ahead. We still expect some rain this weekend, but there's also a little bit of uncertainty. Models are kind of showing some different solutions for the weekend coming up. We've got this big trough of low pressure out over the Pacific Ocean, carving through the northwestern U.S. right now, so that's going to bring that rain possibility and also some cooler temperatures for our weekend. But as far as tomorrow goes, for Halloween, we have beautiful weather. It's going to be a lot like today, some 60s along the coast, about 71 for L.A., Inland Orange County, mid-70s for the valleys and IE, a little cool in the mountains in the 50s, high deserts, low deserts, seeing temperatures in the 70s. Very quiet in the short term on Futurecast. There's the sunshine for tomorrow. We'll take you into Friday. Again, sunny skies for that parade. And then we get into our weekend. We know there's going to be a lot of cloud cover moving in on Saturday, and mixed in those clouds could be a few showers, and if we see anything, it's going to be light. Now, a little earlier in this week, models were showing this low coming straight over us, which would produce more widespread rain. Now we've seen, at least on this model, a little bit of a shift. There are several models we look at. I can't run through all of them on TV. It would take several minutes, but there's still some solutions from some models showing that actually goes more so right over us, which means the rain chance would be better. Basically, we're still sorting this out. I think by tomorrow we have a good idea of what the weekend rain chances look like, but just keep in mind for Saturday and Sunday, there's a chance for some rain. So again, really nice weather in the short term. We do cool down a little bit this weekend and warm up a little bit as we get into next week. Marla?
Perfect. I think bottom line is for the fans out there on Friday, no rain for that parade. Before we say goodnight, we want to show you this pic from Jeff Moore getting into the Dodger and Halloween spirit. And well done on that pumpkin carve. This is from the Lukey family. This is Ezra and Scarlett, who are true blue fans and cannot wait to celebrate with a parade. Nice stance. They're going for home runs. And this last pic here is from Leslie Zuniga. Look at this sweetheart, this little darling. Isn't she precious with her barrettes? That does it for us on this winning Wednesday night. Congratulations to our Dodgers. Good night, LA.
Welcome to Battleground. It's down to the wire, and we're tracking voter trends in the closing days of this race in the 7 swing states: Georgia, North Carolina,